Hello, everyone. My name is Mary Angel Saavedra. I'm the director of the Center on the Hill, and I am joined today by Patty Grace from Jevs Care at Home. She's going to talk to us about this new caregiver support program that is available. I thought you might be interested in. Thanks for joining us, Patty.
Well, thank you, Mary Angela. I appreciate your wanting me to come in and speak with your group. For those of you who don't know me, I am an account manager with Jevs Care at Home. I have over 25 years of experience working with older adults and their caregivers, providing solutions across the continuum of care. I work for Jevs Care at Home, which is a non-medical home care agency, which means we are not reimbursed through Medicare. So our service is privately paid for, or for those who qualify through the Medicaid Community Health Choice Program. Jevs Care at Home is a nonprofit, and we are the second largest provider of non-medical home care services in the 5-county Philadelphia area. Many of you may know the name Jevs from the wonderful services that are provided through Jevs Human Services. And we really are a dotted line away from that group. And our revenue that's generated goes back to them to help pay for community services such as welfare to work, prison to home, addiction counseling, education for people that are wanting to get back into the workforce. So they're a wonderful organization, and we're so proud to be a part of them. I'm here today to really speak to you about a very interesting program that we're just starting. And as you can see from the flyer, it's a paid family caregiver program for individuals who are privately paying for service. Now, many of you may know of folks that are being paid to be a family caregiver through the Medicaid Community Health Choice Program. And those people are family members or friends or neighbors that are being paid through Medicaid to provide a service. People need to qualify for that program through Medicaid, but we found that there was a need for people that are privately paying for service. Most people would like to be getting service in their home, and many people, especially as we get older, don't want strangers in the home. With the onset of the COVID crisis, that became an even greater issue. So we decided to offer a program where an individual, a family member, a sibling, a friend, a neighbor, can actually be paid through the hourly charge that you're paying for to be your caregiver. And this really accomplishes two things. You have the service that you need in many cases that you've declined, and you're getting that service through someone that you know. Excuse me. It's a very easy service to apply for. You just give me a call and we can get you set up. But as a paid family caregiver, you become an employee of Jevs Care at Home. And this is mandatory whether you're doing this through the Medicaid service or if you're privately paying. You become a paid caregiver through Jevs Care at Home. So if you sign up for service, we will invoice you your rate. The rate is $26 an hour. So if you're paying us $26, we will be paying your caregiver $14 an hour. So you continue to pay for your service, but you're making sure that a family member or a friend is getting paid to deliver that care for you. Many people have grandchildren, family members. They've been furloughed, their children are online learning, and it's a great opportunity to have a skill set that they need. They have something on their employment resume. And for many people, it really is an introduction to go into the medical field, into geriatrics. There's a vast landscape of service that someone can go into once they are introduced as a paid family caregiver. We provide training and benefits. Everyone has to go through a COVID-19 training that's quite exhaustive. Everyone receives all of the PPE equipment, it's the personal protective equipment that is supplied for the caregiver. For people who sign up for this program and complete 90 days with us, they get a $500 sign-on bonus, which is quite generous. And if they work more than 35 hours a week with us, either for you or if they would like to pick up another client, they will receive medical benefits, paid life insurance, dental coverage, and they also have paid time off. So it's a program that really is much needed. It really gives your loved one or your friend employment, but it also provides you with the personal care service in your home that you otherwise would decline. So again, my name is Patty Grace. I'm with Jevs Care at Home. I would love the opportunity to discuss this with you on the phone. And so if you would like to learn more about it, if you had questions, please give me a call at 215-292-8768. Again, that's 215-292-8768. Mary Angela, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with your group, and I greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you. I have just two quick questions for you. My first question is, how long does the process take? So let's say I have, a family member who wants to get involved. They call you, they get set up. You said there's kind of exhaustive training. How long roughly is the process from when they call you to when we can get someone in the home working?
Well, I guess I should not have used the word exhaustive. Perhaps I should have just used, thorough.
Sure.
That would be a better way of describing it. It's a thorough training. And it generally, I would say, takes about 4 to 5 days between the time they're interviewed, go through the application process. There's a criminal background check that has to be run. There are standards that have to be met that have been set by the state. And then they can start. So it's not a long period of time, but there are a few days involved from the time that they would apply until they actually can start delivering care.
Great, that's perfect. The other question I had was about transitioning. So let's say my mother has a caregiver already who's established, but or we're paying somebody who's providing a caregiver. Maybe it's revolving door, new caregiver every so many.
Exactly.
She wants to get someone set that she knows. We have a family member who now wants to come in. How is that transition go? Is it something where the person calls you first, gets set up with you, and then you all facilitate?
Yes. In fact, we will have people that will contact us that are not particularly impressed with the agency that their caregiver is attached to. So they often will say, I have a caregiver, I like the caregiver, but she wants to leave that agency and come with you. Can we do this? And the answer is absolutely yes. Great. So again, it's still a process. You apply, all of these steps that would need to be in place for anyone would also be the same for this situation. But yes, you can transfer an existing caregiver with another agency, and that can be your caregiver. And again, these are folks that can be assigned only to you if that's what they would like. So it doesn't mean that they have to accept additional cases. However, if they would like, they certainly have that opportunity. So again, there's a lot of flexibility, but the thought behind this was allowing people to get the care that they often need, that they will not move forward with because they don't want a stranger in their home.
Yep. No, that's great. Thank you so much. Those are my questions. Thank you for speaking with us. As she mentioned, if you have questions, please reach out and give her a call. This flyer will also be linked underneath this video, so you can access that as well with all the numbers and information. Thank you for joining us today, Patty. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Mary Angela. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.